My name is Peter. I'm a Karamoja, and we're currently in Timu. The Ik people, mostly their life resides in beekeeping and agriculture. Literally, I can say they are naturally conservationists.
The Ik community is a beautiful community. If you look at the environment, they are hospitable people. And what I like about them, originally, they used not to keep cattle. They were only collecting wild fruits. They used to hunt, and that's how they would manage their lives.
This is a cultural protection fund project targeting the Ik people. For the past 2 weeks, we've been carrying out research, talking out to communities within the Ik land, moving from community to community, from Timu, Morungole, talking to them about their culture, what cultural practices still exist within the Ik land, which ones do they feel they're actually getting eroded, they're being swept away, and which one do they feel they still have value for and need to be protected. And also we looked at what challenges are affecting them as the Ik people.
We spoke to elders, we spoke to young women, we spoke to the youth, the young men. We went to the schools and asked them about their challenges. Spoke to people on the street, random people on the street, to really get a picture of what's going on here. For me, one of the things that is very interesting is the forgotten foods. The way people are eating differently and cooking differently and drinking differently. There's a lot of different levels to discover and to uncover. And for me, that's always really exciting. And I feel like after 2 weeks of researching, every day a little piece of the puzzle was coming together, how we can actually make a difference with Kara-Tunga.
The Cultural Heritage Project started 2 years ago. The main goal was to activate the Ik culture and to create awareness in the schools, in the villages, just to revitalize what has been left behind for the Ik people.
When you look at the Ik people, they are the minority people, and they feel they're really left out. So this kind of engagements, when the projects come along and then they're involved in it, they feel they're also being remembered. And most importantly, it's about culture. So this project is going to help at least to keep hold of those cultures that shouldn't be eroded.
The goat killed in Timu is very, very important in the communities of the Ik, that in almost all ceremonies, the goat is killed. It's very important that the goat is killed maybe for cleansing. If there is a disease maybe coming up in the community, the goat is killed. If there is a woman maybe who was taken long without getting pregnant, the goat is killed for a sort of healing process for the person or cleansing. So a goat is killed in any ceremony. If these traditions disappear, like the way we have seen some of them are disappearing, if nothing is happening, one, the young people will not benefit from these rituals and they will be forgotten completely. If tourists come around and they want to learn about these traditions, they may have nothing to learn from. If the elderly men keep on dying without maybe young people learning from these traditions, they will completely disappear and the young people will not learn anything.
The beading was just an activity that will bring people together, and mostly the girls. So we brought the beads along with us, and then we mobilized a number of girl children between the ages of 12 to 25 years. And this helped us to connect with them as we bead, to talk about the challenges, to talk about how they live. And most importantly, what we realized, most of these girls from the ages of 12 to 25 were all young mothers. And they're not at school. Through the beading exercise, we tried to probe why are they not at school. For the few that are at school, what level are they? We thought they do beading for a commercial kind of beading, which they do not. And then our motive here was to ask if we can get even some girl groups that can do beading for commercial purposes. And maybe we can do the marketing, we can sell them out. Once they have something to do for a living, they get money, they can support themselves, they can even support school, and also the young mothers can support themselves and their children at home instead of being dependent.
The core of the problem is not just one thing. That's the problem. It's like addressing so many different areas, trying to find a solution to connect those areas in some way. And maybe what needs to be addressed is like, together with the communities, what are the cultural practices that we can let go of? And what do we want to reintroduce because they're important and they're powerful? Because not everything from the past is going to bring you forward. What do they want to keep and where do they want to embrace modern life? And that's what we're here for, to really research those levels and to find the solution for the community, for tourism, for all different things to come together and to restore the cultural heritage of the Ik.
So what I think should happen for the next generation or the next future of the Ik, let the ongoing ages, like the young ones, be empowered to embrace the culture by learning how to read and write in their Ik language. Because I believe by just having a language spoken, it is existing somewhere in the air, you know?
The Ik children should really go to school. They should learn what is happening out there. They should also open out to the whole world, apart from only keeping and maintaining their cultures.
What I think also should happen in the future for the Ik to keep the culture is to embrace the original traditional life. Much as they adapt to the modern lifestyle now, they should keep what has been with them for ages seriously.
The Ik youth, young people, are not following what their forefathers used to do. Because of the assimilation, they do a lot of alcoholism. They are no longer into the previous cultures that they used to be.
I'm excited to see what we're going to find in the next months as we continue to do deeper research and what we're going to decide on, the action points that we're going to decide on doing to, or what the Ik community is going to decide what they want to do.
I will again need to appreciate the Kara-Tunga team, the company, for they have done great to the Ik culture, because it had disappeared. It was almost eroding. So they now came. By the time they came, that's when they started involving the elders. Then they started bringing things of culture, and right now things are almost going back to the original state, to the way it has been. Like if you are to see, like in our culture, this is the way I see it, the way Kara-Tunga did it. It is not the way we started, like when it comes to issues of things of singing, the songs. It used to be, we used to sing in this other language of the Karamoja, what. But this time around, since the Kara-Tunga came in place, we can sing using our local language.